Welcome guys, I hope you're having a great day. Now let's jump on into the read. So this is going to be a general read, guys. Remember, so it may or may not resonate with you, or sort of bits and pieces might resonate. Take what feels right to you. Feel free to leave the rest. We do have that Waking the Lion card. This card is a lot about empowerment, taking your power back. Awakening Genius is definitely speaking to that as well. We do have Time Machine. So we might be speaking about something from the past, something that occurred in the past, maybe an acceptance of what it was, or learning from it as well. So I feel like somebody's having some kind of an aha moment that's actually improving the quality of their life here. And then we have the Oracle's gift. We have the Oracle's gift here. I feel like somebody's finding clarity on something that happened in the past. Let's see what these tarot cards have to say, because I'm curious about what this was. The Tower card. So this Tower card would definitely represent the thing from the past that somebody is finding clarity on. It's something that came to an end, the end of a chapter. And the Ace of Cups, they're like finding this new beginning. They're finding some sort of clarity, some sort of understanding. It might even represent sort of emotional healing as well. And sort of like a turn in, I don't want to say a turn in their fortunes, but this is like really finding clarity. Can do a lot to somebody's life, can help to sort of bring about a change of the way they go through the world. And the Queen of Pentacles. So this Queen of Pentacles, she is tied to the Strength card. Again, strength is about empowerment, sort of your inner strength, your inner power. Queen of Pentacles, Pentacles can represent somebody who is an earth sign. This might be a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus, possibly. But a lot of times she speaks of somebody who is nurturing, who is caring, who is generous, kind, confident as well. So I do believe there is a partnership or some sort of a relationship that came to an end where people parted ways. And that's what this Tower card is representing. That's what it's speaking to. And somebody's moved forward. I feel a lot of positivity. I feel a lot of healing. I feel a lot of light, and somebody moving forward and moving on with this new chapter after whatever this ending is came about. That's a new one. So with the Six of Pentacles, the word that popped into my mind was regret. A lot of times the Six of Pentacles can speak to an even give and take. It can speak to abundance. That even give and take did not exist. Somebody regrets that there wasn't an even balance here, and that this came apart. We do have Judgment there. In reverse, Judgment is a lot like karma. It's sort of getting back what you put out into the world. And I do feel like somebody's starting to see this. This is part of this time machine that Oracle's gift to me is kind of like hindsight's 2020. Like somebody looking back and realizing that there was no even give and take. And they now see that this person that they've parted ways with, who's going to be represented by this Queen of Pentacles, is like moving on, moving forward, looking to the future in a bright new way. Possibly attracting attention or attracting new relationships, but positive ones where there is that even give and take, because that's a lesson that she learned throughout all of this that went on. It was like the importance of that balance in a relationship, and so that's something that she's seeking. That's something that she's enforcing for herself, and this new sense of confidence and sense of self that goes along with it. It's like this other person can see that, and this other person regrets that this came to an end. And for them, this is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So the Ten of Swords does represent an ending, but one that benefits you in the long run. But it's in reverse here. So I feel like it's upright for that queen, because she learned some valuable lessons in this. It's changed the way that she goes through life for the positive. But this person with this hindsight 2020, looking back and feeling regret, for them this is like a loss. For them this is a loss. Like I keep feeling that regret. That word regret keeps popping into my mind. And the Moon card. Like they're starting to see it. They couldn't see it at the time. They couldn't see how all of this behavior was sort of affecting the relationship. I don't think they quite grasped that there wasn't this even give and take. Even if this queen energy said something to them, I still don't feel like they were able to step back enough out of their self to be able to see it, to gain that insight. Now that this ending has come about, now that there's been this separation, now that they're watching this queen moving forward, moving on with her life and finding herself, her empowerment, her inner strength, her self-confidence, they're like, oh fuck, like I can't believe I let this happen. I can't believe I let this person go. Now there's like this sense of regret. Now they're starting to see that whatever the queen told them, if she did tell them about that, if she did try and say it to salvage the situation, now they're looking back and they're seeing that, okay, she was right. She was right. She had a point. I should have listened. I do feel like to them it feels unfair that it went this way. And it's not unfair like it was something that was done to them. It's just, it's like that, like I said, that deep sense of regret that they wish that they could go back in time. They wish they could do it differently. They're now gaining this insight that they wish they would have had to begin with. They're recognizing it. They're recognizing how their behavior contributed to the situation in a negative way, how it contributed to something coming to an end. And I do feel like they're actually recognizing that queen for what she is, and the beautiful qualities that they did take for granted. I feel like they definitely feel like they took shit for granted. The Knight of Wands is like moving on, moving forward. And I do feel like this person is having trouble moving forward. They're watching somebody else moving on, moving forward. They're feeling like they got left behind. They're starting to realize, like I said, that this was their own making. Them being left behind, it was like kind of like they have no one to blame for themselves. And they're extremely conflicted. Like, I don't know if they want to reach out to this queen. I don't think they're brave enough to reach out to this queen. I don't think it's going to happen. But she is definitely in their thoughts a good deal of the time. That regret is in their thoughts. They keep, I just want to say it, like they keep beating themselves up over how they let things go, over how they contributed to a situation coming to an end, because they pushed the queen away with their behavior. Whatever it was, it wound up splitting two people apart. It wound up ending a partnership, ending some sort of a relationship where people parted ways. And that Five of Wands is them beating themselves up over it. The King of Cups, this person is deep in their emotions. Cups is all about emotions. The king, he's like the king of emotions. So this doesn't necessarily mean that this happened to a man and this queen energy is a woman. This is, most often than not, it's speaking to the qualities that these represent, that this was somebody who is giving, who is generous, who is kind, who is probably pretty patient in trying to help this all along and finding a solution. And this person is deep in their emotions, this other party right now. And like I said, it's like regret. It's regret, it's sadness, but it's also recognition over their part in everything going to shit. And we have the Ten of Pentacles too, and that Ten of Pentacles can represent a sort of like legacy. Sometimes abundance as well, but I feel legacy and I feel loss coming from it. And like this person is mourning what could have been if they had at that time been able to step back out of themselves and gain the insight that they have now. This is like this hindsight is 2020, and part of that is this awakening genius does belong to them as well. And it's like recognizing that, recognizing how they contributed. They couldn't see it at the time, but now they're seeing it. Now they're seeing how their behavior contributed, how there was no even give and take, and they feel this deep regret over how things went, and they wish it could be better. I don't see anything in the cards about them reaching out to that queen. I feel like that door has been closed. I don't feel like they will be brave enough to reach out. And they're going to be mourning this loss for a while. This is going to be a healing process for them. With any luck, within this is going to sort of gain enough insight to not repeat the same mistakes of the past. Alright, guys, that is the read. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you find value in it, if you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, that subscribe button. It definitely helps the channel out. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.